Okay, I got a, I think it's 2015 Acura SUV. AC wasn't cooling very good sometimes it would. Got it in here. Low side pressure was it was cooling about 65, but it's not too hot today. So low side was getting to like 10 psi when you accelerate in park. So seems to be a restriction because that pump is trying to suck and it's just pulling a vacuum because it can't get enough by. On these, I've had good luck replacing expansion valves and evaporators for this on these Hondas, a lot of Civics and stuff. Sometimes you'll get like half the dash cold, half the dash hot, and it's not a blend door, it's the evaporators clogged partially. So it's not that bad. It's like a partial little dash job. You gotta take the blower motor assembly. I've already taken a bunch of the bolts. There's the last one back there on the one nut. You know, you got nut. It's not too bad. Get it unhooked, blower motor unhooked. There's a little vent. It's got 2 screws. Goes right there. So I'm gonna take this out. I wish I had to take pressures of the video of the pressures when I was diagnosing it, but I just thought about this. So, I mean, when it was just idling, it would be like right at 20, and it'd be like 150, and the low side would drop out and the compressor would cut off, and the pressure would slowly come back up and it'd come back on, and it'd work until it sucked it back down. So, like I said, it's nice, it's muggy, but it ain't too sunny and bad today. So we're gonna pull this out and replace it and then check it. Okay, I got the blower unit loose, and this is the part that the first time I came across this slowed me down. So trying to get it out of there, and you're like, this thing, it's all in one piece. I can't remove that. I'm gonna have to figure something out. So you go look at Honda, Acura, and they tell you to cut it. So I'm gonna cut it right here and right here. So when you put it back together, the glove box bolts on, holds it in place. And you know, as you can see, look, they kind of like didn't even, that's a factory, didn't even spray the whole thing. So I'm gonna cut them and remove the box. And I probably don't even really have to cut this one, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Do it slow, get you a good groove going. And normally I'd grab the other side with my other hand, but and you know what? I'm just gonna leave it like that. Easy peasy. And then you get in here and look, and you got this cover, and it's got screws back there, and right behind here is the expansion valve, and then down in there is the evaporator. Okay, once you get that little case off, you gotta unbolt the one 10mm from the expansion valve, and then you got one that goes right there. 2 screws up here, and then you got all the screws out of this, and you just slide it off. And there's our culprit. This is the evaporator temp sensor. It kind of just goes into the fins and it plugs in on the outside. So just kind of put it back on the new one, kind of similar place. And it looks pretty, covered in condensation. So what I suspect, I'm not a scientist, but there's some moisture in there, and it freezes, and I bet this was getting partially frozen. So we're gonna replace this and this and check it.